One pocket that has been in focus, of course, is the telecom space on the back of the latest updates on subscriber data from the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India. And we've got Rucha joining in to give you some perspective on what the data seems to be suggesting. On a gross basis, the data is presenting a slightly different picture, Rucha, to what you're seeing on the active subscriber base, right? So you're seeing a loss, a considerable loss, and seemingly the impact of the price increases that have been taken by telecom companies coming to roost.
You're right, Alex. So firstly, I'll start with what the number looks like for the month of October. Well, in terms of the net wireless subscribers, Reliance Jio has lost for the 4th straight session. Now, in October, it has lost around 3.8 million subscribers, again, in terms of net wireless subscribers. It has lost the most this time. Actually, even if we go back and look for the month of September, it has lost around 8 million subscribers. And even in September, it was the most losing company in terms of net wireless subscribers. Now, this is also followed by Vodafone Idea, which lost about 2 million subscribers this time, and the only one which is added is Bharti Airtel, which has added about 1.9 million subscribers. Now, BSNL, which has not taken tariff hikes, largely a flat number is what we could see over here. But if we move on to talking about net active subscribers, now mind you viewers that net active subscribers does not take into account your inactive SIM card. So, it might happen that one person has 2 SIM cards, one active and one inactive, and the number which I will be talking about right now will exclude the inactive subscribers. Now, if we look at that angle, Jio has added the most at about 3.8 million, followed by Airtel at 2.7 million, but Vodafone has lost 0.7 million subscribers. So, even on a gross basis and on a net basis, it is Vodafone Idea which is losing the most. Moving on to a third angle, which is a broadband angle, which is the internet angle. Well, Jio here as well has lost about 3 million subscribers. This is also followed by BSNL losing about 1.35 million subscribers. Now, one of the reasons over here is that there is not much of a 5G expansion coverage by BSNL. Tower addition is not as great as the other big players over here. This is also followed by Vodafone, which has lost about 0.93. Again, third aspect wherein Vodafone is losing the most broadband subscribers. Airtel, however, has added about 2.5 million. So, Airtel, healthy balance in terms of all the 3 aspects, but Vodafone losing in all the 3 aspects, and Reliance Jio losing the most in terms of net wireless subscribers. But Alex, so this is the kind of view which we have based on the TRAI numbers which just came in.
In fact, we have Piyush Pandey, who is a telecom analyst at Centrum Broking, joining us on the phone line. Piyush, thanks so much for taking the time. Help us understand how you are interpreting this data, seemingly more of the same that we've been seeing over the last couple of months panning out in the latest data as well.
Am I audible? Yeah?
Yes, you are audible. Please go ahead.
So, broadly, I would say these price numbers are probably also expected lines. The pace of addition of subscribers...
Sorry, Piyush.
Over the last few months.
Piyush, sorry, I'm going to have to interrupt you. Piyush, I'm going to have to interrupt you. Apologies. We've just had a patchy line, unfortunately, and we're going to try and get you back on a better line. But in the interim, let's in fact look at some of the other aspects that have panned out, and hopefully we can get Piyush back in the next 30 seconds to a minute. But I want to talk about the implications of this. Of course, one angle, Rucha, is the subscriber data. The other angle that we've seen over the last couple of quarters, particularly in the last quarter, is the increase in average revenue per user, which a lot of analysts have been tracking very closely. Still not to the extent of what Bharti Airtel had guided towards and expected, but across the board, you're seeing an improvement in ARPUs, right?
You're right. So, Alex, ARPU, that is average revenue per user, is the most important metric when you track a telecom company. Now, that has been steadily increasing, number one, on the back of tariff hikes. Even the management of Airtel actually mentioned that, 320 kind of ARPU is necessary for them to maintain a sustainable growth going ahead versus a 212 rupee kind of ARPU, which is there with them currently. So, that is, yes, an important metric, but also another metric is...
let me interrupt you there. We got Piyush back on the phone. Piyush, what were you saying? Sorry, we couldn't hear what you were saying. Please go ahead.
Broadly, I was saying that the pace of addition of subscribers by BSNL has slowed down over the recent months. And also, Vodafone continues to lose subscribers at the expense of Jio and Bharti Airtel. And most interestingly, in terms of active subscribers, both Airtel and Jio have gained subscribers over the last October month. So in a way, broadly on expected lines, and I would say it needs to be seen how Vodafone and BSNL are ramping up this 4G network, and that is something which will drive subscriber movement over the next few quarters.
You're right, Piyush, but can you tell us which is the right way to look at it? Now, if we look at the net wireless subscribers, Reliance Jio has lost for the 4th straight month. But in terms of net active subscribers, it has added the most. So which one is the right way to look at it according to you?
You see, I would say in terms of VLR, it has gained subscriber mix. So I think that would be the most appropriate way to look at it.
The net active subscribers which we are talking about. So yes, Reliance Jio has added the most over here. But chalo, let's talk about Vodafone. Well, Vodafone has been losing on all the 3 aspects. I mean, even in the commentary which they had last time, they said that the conversion of the government debt into equity will be the most important assumptions. But government has not commented anything about it. So how do you look at Vodafone?
See, Vodafone, I would say it will still take around 2 to 3 quarters before they ramp up the 4G network. And then we might see some moderation in subscriber churn. So till then, I think till they have a sufficient 4G network coverage, maybe till then we can expect that they would continue to lose subscriber base. And in terms of debt relief, I would say, these AGR dues, they need to be paid from September 25 onwards. So they still have around 9 months of time, and we can expect that there will be some sort of relief from the government to Vodafone Idea.
Yeah, all right. On that note, Piyush, thanks so much for joining us on the phone line so quickly and for giving us that perspective on the telecom data. We've got more lined up for you. Up next, in fact, is a special conversation with Rashesh Shah of Edelweiss Group, so do stay tuned. This is NDTV Profit.